Hello, hello, hello. It's Yvonne here from Serena Starshine. And how are you today? Welcome to this incredible happy half hour. And yes, let's read cards for as many people as we can in the 30 minutes that we've got. Yes, I know we're a bit earlier than normal. Some of you are going to say, oh, how come we're so early today? Well, I've got to go out tonight. And whilst I should be back for a sort of normal kind of time that we'd normally be on, there I might not be quite in the right place to do it then. So I just thought, come on early, because those people who can't make it later, you know, here you could be. So who we got? Hello, hello, hello. I've got some people already. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Audrey. How are you both doing? How are you doing? We're going to be drawing cards. Hi, Crystal. How are you? How are you? Catherine would love a card. Okie dokie. Well, I'll get one for you. We're using these Angel Answers Oracle cards like we've done before. They seem to go down well. They are lovely cards. So I'm very pleased about this. I'm really well, thank you, Crystal. I'm really well. Yes, I'll get you a card as well. So we're going to try and get through as many people as we can before 25 past. And it's important that we do this because at probably about 25 past, half past, 20 past. Hi, Audrey. Yes, I'll get you a card as well. Yes, this is all good. But yeah, when we get to about 25 past, then Mr. Starshine should probably be making it back with the eldest Starshine. So, you know, I want to be off before they come clattering through making a whole heap of rackets. I did wonder about going in the studio and thought, yeah, know what, nah, let's just stay in here in the kitchen. And then I don't know if my my little kitten cat is going to come and say hello. We'll just find out if and when they do. Anyway, come on then, let's get some cards going. So it's the last Tuesday of the month, which is quite exciting because it's actually the last day of the month, as if you needed reminding. So it's the last day of the month, which means that it's September tomorrow, which is in itself very, very cool. And in the membership group, we're going to be learning about the Archangels. So if the Archangels is something that you'd like to know more about, come on over. We're going to start with Archangel Michael. So I've got a whole bundle prepared for everybody in the membership group. And if you'd like to come on, come and join us, and then you can learn all about Archangel Michael. Connect with him. If you don't already, you can strengthen your connection. If you do connect with him already, you know, it's a great thing to do. It's going to be a really great month. Yeah, you're going to love it. So come and join us in the membership group. Right, come on then. Let's get some cards doing. Dun dun dun. I'm on silent, hopefully. See some comments. Okie dokie. Can't see all the comments. If I press that, maybe I will see the comments. Audrey says September is your birthday month. Wow. Well, come on over and we'll celebrate for you. Right, come on. I can't see all the comments, unfortunately, so I don't know who I said what to. So, Catherine, let's start with you. So, and Catherine, it's your birthday month as well. Wow, loads of people born in September. Wow. Yeah, okay, Crystal, we'll get you a card in just a minute. And this one's going to be for Catherine, okay? Okay, so, Catherine Deary. What does Catherine need to know? What message do you have for Catherine tonight? Message. Do you want Catherine to hear? What message? What message for Catherine tonight? Message for Catherine. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Oh, now, Catherine, you've got a year from now. You've got a year from now. So whatever you're thinking of, whatever situation, it will Okay, it's feeling like it'll be clear, but actually it feels almost like it's resolved a year from now. So whatever it is, we've got one more year and it should be all sorted. And if not, it will be very, very, very soon. So, you know, like for example, if it was a moving house thing, a year from now, if you haven't moved in by this time next year, it will probably be in September next year. Does that make sense? So if it's something like that, if it's not exactly right now, it will be very shortly. But it does feel like it's very, it's definitely resolved and the issue will be cleared and you will know, but a year from now. Okay, hope that makes sense to you, Catherine. Hope that makes sense to you. A year from now. Ooh, exciting. Okie dokie. So, so that one was for Catherine. Let's do Crystal. Let's get you a crystal then. A card. Crystal, let's get you a card. Okay, so Crystal, you've got remain positive. Remain positive. Now, this is a really good card, especially if at the moment you're maybe feeling a little bit down, a little bit out of sorts. Stay positive, because even if this situation isn't going to turn out exactly how you imagined, it will turn out for the best, and it could even be better than you imagine. So don't just think, oh, it's not turning out exactly as I want. Remain positive. Stay in the source of what it is that you want. So for example, if you let's use money. If you're wanting to draw in like £1 million, right? If you want to draw in £1 million and it doesn't look like it's happening, why do you want that money? What difference is it going to make? What are you going to do with that money? Now, it may not be that it's going to take the whole £1 million, but it could be that you want to make a difference by, you want to take your family on holiday, for example. So focus on the why you want it, so that that will draw in and you will cover, you know, in this scenario, you would cover the cost of your holiday. You know, and you would perhaps find the money that would come in to cover the cost of your holiday rather than just get £1 million. Do you see what I mean? So if you still remain positive about whatever the situation is that you're thinking of, but focus in on the why you want it, why you want this, whatever it is you're after. There's a little feeling of health. So if it is to do with health, remain positive and remain concentrating and focused on the idea that you are healthy and you want the health, because then you can do things, you can live your life to the full. Does that make sense? So remain positive, but focus down on the why. Focus down on the why, and that will really, really help you. Cool. Ooh, that sounds good too. Oh, Catherine says, yes, they're looking for a new home. So yeah, next year it'll all be fine. You probably have moved in, but if not, it'll be around this time, you know. Keep me posted on that. Keep me posted on that. Okay, Audrey, let's get you a card. Ah, Crystal says, yes, she's been hoping for healing for my baby. Okay, well, we're all going to send you lots and lots of healing vibes for baby and you too, okay? So just stay positive. Think on what it is why you want them to be healthy. And of course you want them to be healthy so that, you know, they're all good and grow up well and bring lots of happiness and are successful and just are full of love and happiness for you and for them. So, okay, all right. So Audrey, let's get you a card, yeah? Here we go. All right. What does Audrey need to know today? What message do you have for Audrey? Ooh, they've all gone everywhere. It's exciting. Okay, this is for Audrey. Audrey, what message for Audrey? Okay, this one. All right, so Audrey, we've got improving health for you. Improving health. So again, whatever you are concentrating on right now, your health will be improving, but it doesn't feel okay. So I'm just going to put it out there that it doesn't feel like you are ill. It feels like you are perhaps doing a kind of exercise regime or a diet, and you're following something new. It feels that way rather than a health thing. I may be wrong, but that's how it's coming across. If you are doing an exercise regime or a new diet or those kind of things, remember that this is also improving your health, and stick with it. Right? It feels a little bit like it might be hard work. Anytime that you change your diet or put up a new exercise routine, it smarts a bit, right? Because we're having to let go of what we've gone before. But what we also need to do, Audrey, is embrace what's coming. So don't just think, whatever the situation is for you, don't just think, oh, well, I can only eat however many calories, or I'm not allowed to eat bread anymore, or whatever it is, right? I think it's just a minor detail, a splinter that actually I'm going to get further. My health is going to improve. Everything's going to look shinier. Everything's going to look brighter. I'm going to be clearer, and I'm going to be so much happier, right? So, for example, I think about the food thing because for me, I don't know whether you know, but I'm allergic to dairy products. Now, people say, oh, don't you miss ice cream? Well, actually, when I'm in Italy, I miss ice cream a lot. But, I can get it here. I can get a vegan ice cream, so it's all good. But the thought of eating it and knowing how horrible that makes me feel, I don't miss it. I don't miss it, I miss the old me who would eat it and then suffer with it. But I don't miss actually eating it to make me feel rubbish. I don't miss that at all. So I can't allow myself. And at first I didn't allow myself, and now I just go, no, it's a horrible thing for me to do. It doesn't agree with me. I might like it. It doesn't like me. It's a non-starter relationship. So do you see what I mean? All right. So it's, again, it doesn't necessarily feel like you are ill and you are improving your health. It could be, I might have got that completely wrong, but it feels more like you are improving your health by doing other aspects. Okay, but stick with it, because your health will improve, and so will everything. So will everything. Oh, Audrey, that's a great card. That's a great card. Let me know if that rings true to you. Let me know, because I always love hearing from everybody anyway, and I love hearing if these messages are on point for you, because, well, they usually are, and every time I go, of course they are, and it's like, but I always get nervous because I feel like I'm delivering the message. This is the message and I'm delivering it. So yeah, I do get a bit kind of every time, even now I've been doing this for, I can't remember how many years, a lot of years, and I still get a bit kind of like, so it's always good to know. Cool. Alrighty, now let's scroll up, see if I can do a little without losing everybody. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Hi Yasin, how are you? Yeah, Crystal, I got you a card, didn't I? Oh, Kashini, hi Kashini, how are you? How are you? Let's get a card for you then. Oh, now Audrey's just said, thank you, improving my health, not buying rubbish. There we go. And she is dairy intolerant too. Brilliant. So just stay away from it. It makes you feel rubbish. There is no goodness in dairy. So don't have it. Just don't do it. It doesn't make you feel good. So, good. All right then, Kashini, let's get you a card. Okay. thank you. All right, Kashini, you have got ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. Now, this doesn't always come easy to many of us, but it's really important that you ask now. Okay. Right, okay. So it feels like there is one particular person that you need to ask. And it feels like there is a lot of resistance around asking. But I don't know why. It feels a little bit kind of like you put them on a pedestal and there's sort of, you know, some kind of authority. And so you're a bit kind of, you know, like a boss type figure, something like that. But whoever this is, ask them. Ask them for their help. Ask them for what you need. Practice in the mirror talking it to yourself. Practice with a friend if you need to. But it seems that this one person can help you, or that you at least think that this one person can help you, or that when you think of all the people that you know, that's the person that can help. Now, it could be that they are a boss type figure and they're, you know, you want to ask them for a rise or a raise in your salary, you know, that kind of thing. So you have to ask that one person. But it feels like there is one person. It doesn't feel like a case of you just could ask anybody. You know, it doesn't feel like you just ask a bunch of friends to help you move house, for example. It feels like there is one specific person that you need to ask for one specific thing. Okay? So whoever that is and whatever it is about, ask. Decide what you're going to say before you say it. Practice it a lot of times. Get rid of those blocks. Ask Archangel Gabriel to be with you when you do this, so that the right words come out. So that the right words come out. Okay, there you go, Kashini. Does that make sense to you? Let me know. Let me know in the comments that it makes sense. Could it be God? It could be, but it feels a bit more human than that, actually. It could be, though. But it just feels a bit more one person that you need to talk to. But start with God. Actually, if you want to, start with God, and then God will point you in the right direction if it isn't him, if that's, you know, if it isn't God who this card just came out, if you believe. So if you believe that it is God, talk to God. Okay, brilliant. Alrighty, let's scroll up a bit more. Anybody else asking for cards? Oh, thank you, Catherine. They are lovely cards, aren't they? I do like these. The Angel Answers Oracle deck. They're really nice cards and really nice to work with. Hi, Bernadette. How are you? How are you doing? Yes, you can have a card. Of course you can. Bernadette need to know today. All right, thank you. Okay, so Bernadette, you have got improving health. Now it feels different for you. So you have improving health, and it feels a little bit, okay, I'm just going to say it, I might be completely wrong, but it feels a bit more legs. It feels like you have to walk. It feels like your legs. I could be completely wrong here, but it just feels legs. I'm just seeing walking. Keep on doing what you need to do. You know what you need to do, don't you? You know what you need to do, Bernadette. So just keep on doing the exercises. You are on the right path. Yeah, you are on the right path and you are getting there. And don't give up. Don't give up. We're all sending much, much love and so many healing vibes. You know, when it gets tricky, call on Archangel Raphael. Call on Archangel Raphael and just ask him to be with you as you make these improvements. Just keep going. Don't overdo it. See, it's a fine balance, isn't it, between keep going and don't overdo it. But just do what you can, do what's necessary, do the exercises, and call on Archangel Raphael at any moment that you want to, because he's just a thought away. He's always just an ask away. And then, you know, he will be with you, absolutely. Okay. Bernadette says she fell on her operated hip. There we go. Not be well, had a fall, fell on her operated hip. Thank you so much. You are so, so welcome, Bernadette. Go steady. Look after yourself. Take great care of yourself. Right? And we are all sending you much love and many, many healing vibes. Many healing vibes. Call on Archangel Raphael because he will really help you. I'm sorry if you are in pain. I am sorry. No, just you look after yourself. All right, there we go. So she says, I can't walk, but I have an overactive thyroid. I want to keep going, but physically can't. Yeah, okay, so we're caught between that want to, but can't really. Do what you can, all right? Always, always, in any situation at all, but especially yours right now, Bernadette, do what you can. Don't think about, oh, I can't do that. Always focus on what you can do. Because when we start making lists of what we can't do, they're as long as your arm, right? But what can you do? Even if it's just two things. And then, because you've got to keep mobile, haven't you? Especially as your hip's being operated on and you've just fallen on it. Obviously, you know, if it's broken, then you can't. But you've got to kind of keep mobile, do the exercises that you've been given, do whatever, follow the advice, the medical advice that you have been given, and you will get there. But we are sending lots of healing vibes to you, Bernadette. Oh gosh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare for you. I do feel bad for you, really do. All right, okay, hi Cheryl, let's get you a card, shall we? All righty. Ooh, good. I'm glad it was a legs thing. I mean, I know I'm not glad it was a legs thing, but it felt weird. It felt kind of walking sticks. I could just sort of, yeah, that's what I was picking up, sort of. And then it felt legsy. But yeah, so it was hips. I wasn't far off, was I? See, I always amaze myself. Okay, Cheryl. Aye, let's get you a card. Let's get you a card. Okay, now you've got two cards that popped out. The first one was reconsider, and the second one is recovery. The first one, reconsider. If I do it that way, does that look like 1 and 2? Reconsider and recovery. Okay, so reconsider and recovery. Okay, so all right, this feels, because at first it didn't feel like they go together at all, but actually it feels a little bit like, okay, it feels a little bit like you've fallen off a wagon, right? And I'm not going to suggest that you are an addict of some description, but what I am going to suggest is that if you were perhaps on a diet and you have kind of fallen off that wagon, reconsider your actions, because we need to recover. Yeah, now you will know what this applies to and how these two actually combine to you, but it's a reconsider your actions. It's not a reconsider your situation, I don't believe. It feels a reconsider your actions. It feels like I say, a kind of falling off the wagon. You've been doing something. Perhaps you've been doing like a spiritual practice. Perhaps you've been making headway with a really brilliant spiritual practice, and you've just kind of thought, well, I'm getting nowhere with it. And actually, whatever this is, whatever actions you have been taking have been leading to a recovery that perhaps you have felt wasn't coming quick enough, or perhaps you don't recognize that it's there, because sometimes, unless it's a big recovery, we don't. If it's just sort of a change of behavior, and just to bring a bit more calm into our lives, we don't necessarily notice that until we get challenged, and then we'll go, oh, there it is, you know. And it feels like that. It feels a reconsideration of the actions that you have been taking and are kind of not anymore, and those actions will lead you to recovery. Does that make any sense at all to you, Cheryl? Because that's kind of how it's coming up. It just kind of feels that way. A falling off the wagon. That's that's all I keep getting. So whatever that means to you, you know, whatever that means to you, get back on, because this is not far away. You are on the path to recovery, and these actions are making it happen. So if you have been doing something, and like I say, you've stopped doing something that is supporting your health, supporting your progress, supporting your spiritual path, please get doing it again. Start doing it again, because it will lead to recovery. Okay? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments, please, Cheryl. Let me know in the comments. All right, okay, so we're nearly at 25 past. Let me see. So Bernadette, I got you a card, didn't I? Yep. All right, any more comments? No, it looks like we're all good. It looks like we're all good. So Cheryl, just let me know about that card. You can message me privately if you'd rather. You know, I don't mind. Anybody can message me privately. I'm quite happy to answer messages. Please do. But I will say again, come on over into the membership group. We start tomorrow, but if you can't get in today or tomorrow, you can join at any time. You can come and join the membership at any time, and any time through September. Then you will receive all the Archangel Michael bundle that we've got. We've got a batch of affirmations for you to call on Archangel Michael and have his presence with you. We've got a fantastic tarot spread that I made up myself. Thank you very much. And I got a really, really great reading from it. And I was like, oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Oh, Danielle's here just on the last minute. So yeah, I'll get you a card, Danielle. And I've got a fantastic... thank you, Catherine. Thank you. We've got a fantastic little meditation to actually get in tune with Archangel Michael's vibration and his energy, so that when you are going about your day, you can feel when he's with you. You can ask him and you can feel him close to you. And in the meditation, there is a chance for you to get any guidance from him as well. And then, of course, we've got a whole heap of different information that you would like to know about Archangel Michael. So he's the one that we're starting with. So if you're interested, come on over and learn about Archangel Michael this month. Okay, so here we go, Danielle. Let's get you a card, shall we? Just before I have to go. Nobody's back yet, so... I did have a message from Mr. Starshine saying that they're going to creep in like two little mice. So, so we'll just see. They won't. They'll be noisy as a noisy thing. You know what they're like. You know. Anyway, Danielle, let's get you a card, okay? What message have you got for Danielle? What does Danielle Okay, so Danielle, you've got the card Trust. Trust. Now, this is a lovely, lovely card. And okay, just trust it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. And my caveat is always, my human part just says, might not happen like you want, but trust that it will work out, because you have got your whole spiritual support team on your side. They are all backing you. They are all there, and they are all kind of behind the scenes putting all the jigsaw pieces together. So you've got to trust and keep trusting that it is going to work out, because it will work out. It absolutely will work out. Again, it may not be quite how you visualize it, but it could be even better than you can possibly imagine. So you've got to trust that it's all working out. You can see, right? If this is you sitting down here, and then behind you, and then up here, you've got your whole spiritual team behind you, supporting you, helping everything come together. So whatever your situation is, do let me know, because I always love this kind of thing, right? Whatever you need to, whatever it is, trust that it's going to work out, because it absolutely will do. Don't allow any sort of negative thinking, low vibrations to get in there and pop in. Stay high vibe. Trust. Cool. There we go. Dun, da, da. And perfect timing. Perfect timing. Right. Thank you all very, very much for joining me today. And I shall see you all next month, if I don't see you before, unless you come into the membership group, and I will see you lots and lots in there. Okay. Much love. Many, many, many blessings to you all. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you. See you then. Bye.